Now, before we start on our final panel on reading curriculum, we want to spend a few minutes honoring two extraordinary people who have made outsized contributions to helping our 6 million California students in reading. We call them the California Reading Hero Awards. We honor two people each year, one an educator and the other a reading advocate. This year, the Advocacy Award goes to someone unexpected, Gary Payton II. You might be familiar with that name from a different context. Gary is an NBA star who last year played a key role in the Golden State Warriors championship season. Any Warrior fans out there? Any Warrior? Chris is a Warriors fan. But he had an equally big accomplishment. Gary took a leading role in promoting universal early screening for dyslexia in California and shared his own personal story as a child growing up with undiagnosed dyslexia. The NBA season is getting underway, so Gary isn't able to join us in person today, but Kareem Weaver caught up with him a couple weeks ago and was able to present the award and talk with Gary about his advocacy. Let's take a look and hear from Gary Payton II.
Let me just start off by saying, on behalf of the California Reading Coalition, I want to present you, Gary Dwayne Payton II, with the California Reading Hero Award for all that you've done advocating for children and others with dyslexia. So listen, I'm gonna just lay it out there. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you don't mind, I just want to kind of call a roll for a second. So, you've had quite a journey. You, in a short amount of time, you hosted the reading rally with Decoding Dyslexia. You pushed the Warriors to expand their whole Reading to Achieve program, right? You led that rally at City Hall, and you were vulnerable and shared your story, your journey with dyslexia, and how you wanted to push for statewide screening for dyslexia. You started the GP2 Foundation, bringing awareness to it. You won the NBA Community Cares Assist Award. I see you out there making, PSA announcements with Hayward Unified and other districts. We can't thank you enough for all you've meant, not just to the Bay Area and to the NBA community, but for reading advocates across the country. So with that being said, congratulations on winning this award as well.
Thank you so much. And, thank the California Reading Coalition for, presenting me this award. And it's just such an honor. And I'm just, humble and, continue, to bring light to dyslexic and early screening.
What made you, start to speak out and be an advocate for dyslexia?
My own experience growing up and being lost, around my classmates and wondering why I don't understand, or get things the way they did. So I just wanted to bring it to light and let kids know that it's okay to ask for help if you don't understand or you don't learn the way somebody else, in your classroom learns the same. Don't be scared to ask for help.
Well, I appreciate that advice to kids, because a lot of kids, they just don't know what to do and they just kind of hide from it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I was one of those kids that hid from it for a while because I didn't know what was going on and I didn't understand why I didn't get it and a lot of my other classmates did. Mm-hmm. So, I don't want kids to be shy about it or to go throughout school and, wherever they're at right now to go without learning the proper way for them to learn how to read and break stuff down. So,
because we're going to have a lot of teachers, school people watching this. Would you have anything that you want to say to them, any advice you want to give them, or what would you say to people who are helping kids in school?
Anybody helping kids, teachers, tutors, or whatnot, be patient. It's not as easy as it was or as it is for you growing up, or however you learned how to break stuff down. And it's different with kids with dyslexic. They got to break stuff down in the way they understand. So I think you should try to help you learn the way they learn. And then once that, just continue to help them with the tools and provide them the tools and the resources you can, to be as helpful as you can and understand that they have a different learning than other people. And I'm sure it's frustrating. You got like you said, you got a lot of students, different students, and, you got a lot of different classes. And, that one kid may be struggling and, you may talk to his parents. His parents might not even know either. So he may be getting, two ends of short sticks, teacher, asking why he doesn't understand. And then his parents asking why, you're not doing well in school with your grades. So,
and one other thing, I read a letter on The Athletic, that's the website a lot of athletes use, The Athletic. And there's a letter from your mother. And she wrote this letter. It says, I'm gonna read this quick paragraph.
Go ahead.
It's called A Letter from Mom. She says, You are the perfect ambassador to bring awareness to those affected by dyslexia and encourage early screening. Even parents need the education you are providing. You are helping families avoid some of the trauma that comes from the ignorance and stigmatism associated with learning disabilities. The work of the GP2 Foundation, which is your foundation, is a purpose being fulfilled. And it's all because you had the courage and care for people to be vulnerable. Man, as a father, when I read that, having a child that has dyslexia as well, man, I get it. I get it. Well, listen, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, but I just really want to just say thank you. And you know, the California Reading Coalition is honored to give you this award.